Okay guys, so the next episode of Quick Tips Extinction Edition is going to be on team classes, what, the overall team should be running. If you see my previous episode, I told you what the best class is, but I don't think that transfers well when you're playing with the team. That was more of, kind of helping for yourself, but it wasn't a selfish class. It was still a good class, and I think it is the best class. But as a team, I'm going to go and tell you what you need. So with that, let's go ahead and begin. So let's go to Loadout. This is the class that I recommend that everyone runs. It's truly an awesome class, and it helps you a ton. But let me say this. This is what I want for a team. That's 4 people, whether you're playing, with 3, 2, or a full party of 4. This should be almost everyone's class because this will save your lives. It'll help you. It'll defend. You'll take down barriers, and it gives you the best ammo, best pistol, and everything. This is the best class. But there's a difference. If you're running with 4 people, 3 or 2 or whatever, you always want one person to be the engineer, and you want him to run the regular ammo. And the reason being is the engineer, he gets to repair the drill faster. He gives it more health. And when he's running the grenade launcher, this one right here, if you read the very bottom, his explosive damage does a lot more, and he can hold more cash. So, when he's buying the grenade launchers, when he's buying the sentry guns, when he's doing all these different other kind of things, he can have a bigger wallet so that he can afford to just spend all this money. So you want one person to be the engineer. And the reason why you want him to have the regular ammo is because, sometimes, throwing explosive ammo all the time, it can, cost a little bit of money, and sometimes, not everyone may have the money. You definitely want regular ammo type, and it's a low-level upgrade to get full ammo. If you guys read it, only the second upgrade, which will cost you 2 skill points, will give you maximum ammo, which is the best thing. So, after he's dumped all his money into the grenade launcher, he can just dump 2 points into the ammo, and then, oh, you guys need ammo? Boom, there's maximum ammo. So you guys get what I'm saying? That's why you want him to be the low-level thing. Really quickly, when you're having him be the engineer, you want him to first dump his money into the grenade launcher, then you want him to dump his money into the engineer class. The main reason is if you go with anything else, you start to lose things, and when you start getting the challenges for traps and all this other kind of stuff, you definitely want your engineer to be maxed out. So this is basically the order that you want to upgrade your class for when you are running the engineer class. You want to upgrade your grenade launcher first, max it out. Then you want to upgrade your engineer class, max it out this way you get to hold more money, traps, prepare the drill faster, give him more health, all that kind of stuff. And then you want to go into your sentry guns. Then you want to max that out. And then, you can choose your pistols, your ammo, your armor, after that. Because you'll have, maybe 5 points left over. But that's what you want to do for the engineer. If you guys didn't see my last video, I'll tell you what you need to do if you're going to be the medic or, the standard class. I always say this, max out your grenade launchers first off. For the main reason, when you get through those barriers, it's much, much easier. Because if you don't know, if you stay at those barriers, you start to get higher and harder level opponents. For the first level, you'll start to see the bigger guys spawn in, and it's a really, really hard thing when you start seeing those bigger guys spawn in. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's a few levels of the aliens. You got the standard little guys, then you got the asset spitters, then you got the bigger dudes, and then you got the little explosive guys. I don't have names for all these guys. And then you have the rhinos. So that's basically the level at which they come in at, and it starts getting harder and harder. But when you get into the second area, it's very, very difficult to get through, and if you don't have people blowing up these barriers, it takes way too long, and the bigger guys will start to spawn in, and especially in the second area. The main reason is because if you stay in the second area, rhinos will start to spawn in. Meteor showers will start happening more and more and more and more, and you'll die. You'll die if you don't take it out because the helicopter does absolutely poop damage. If you rely on the helicopter to take down those barriers for you, you will lose every single time. You need to help him take down those barriers because that dude's a freaking idiot. So, yeah, always upgrade your MK32 launcher first off and you'll wreck face. But, guys, that's my recommendation for a team. Everyone, 3, 2, whatever it may be, how many people in your party, have as many people as you can run medic, but always have a person run the engineer class, which is this class right here. This is, if you are maxed out level and everything else. But yeah, guys, we have reached the end of this video. So if you felt one or more things that you disliked about this video, or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put it in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to take a look at that and answer your questions, and I really appreciate the feedback. And guys, if you want to see that video that I talked about earlier about, the best class, it's on the left-hand side of your screen. You guys can click that. It opens in a new window. I got a whole bunch of videos coming out for quick tips. I'm super excited. On the right-hand side is going to be a video that I'm also uploading today about max skill points. When you're going to be able to unlock things, in the first section, this is the amount of skill points that you get. In the next section, this is how much you get. This way you can plan everything down, attack Extinction a lot better and win every single time. Got a whole bunch of stuff planned. And if you guys have stayed this long, and if you want to see more of my quick tips, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have subscribed, welcome to the Troop Clan, baby. Best YouTube community on YouTube. Anyways, guys, I'm XXMonkeyDragonXx. That's all I really got. Peace.